All right, peace and blessings to everybody out there. Welcome back to the Fake Woke Podcast. This is your boy Bobby Villain. I'm back with another video. All right, we gonna get it started. Back to back impeachments on that man Donald Trump, on the orange chimp himself. He made history out here. That man done made history. I'm definitely gonna tap into that, but on top of that, I'm also gonna tap into Biden's relief plan. Not only am I gonna tap in on the COVID part of the relief plan, but also minimum wage. So make sure you like, you subscribe, you share, share these videos, please and thank you. All right, so for the most part, Trump is being impeached. This is his second time being impeached. He's the only president that has been impeached twice in one term ever. That's fucking wild. That's fucking wild. But I think I said this in another video. I think I said this in the riot video. That all of this was orchestrated, all of this was planned. Now I know a lot of people are talking about Trump where he was inciting riots, blah blah blah, so forth and so on. And like, I understand where y'all coming from, and I'm not even gonna disagree with you guys. He definitely did tell the people, the patrons, MAGA, whatever you want to call those people that do support Trump, he told them to walk to the Capitol. Key word in there is walk to the Capitol. I mean, the key phrase in there is walk to the Capitol. Which can be phrased as him telling them to attack the Capitol, or however you want to look at it. But he's not the only one that you can say that incited violence. There are several Democrats that said it during his presidency, told him to attack, not in those words exactly, to basically hit the streets, blah, 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 so forth and so on. Maxine Waters was one of them. Now, if he's getting impeached for that shit, there's a couple of Democrats that need to be impeached for that shit too. So just take all the motherfuckers down with them. Just take them. But besides that, yeah, it's a historic moment. It's a historic moment in America. America, for the most part, especially the middle class, is about to go to shits, ladies and gentlemen. It's about to go to shits. And the only reason why I say that is because Biden, I think this is federally. For some reason, the article on Market Watch did not specify if it was a federal minimum wage increase. Now, the reason why I say it's going to shits is because middle class is going to get destroyed. Small businesses are going to get destroyed with the minimum wage increasing federally across the board to $15 an hour. Now, if we look at certain local economies, state local economies, like Mississippi, Alabama, blah, blah, even the Midwest, a lot of those places don't need $15 an hour. A lot of those places don't need $15 an hour. That is going to crush small businesses at a large rate. Small businesses are not going to be able to afford $15 an hour. That's going to take them out completely. And I sat there and I said this. They're trying to get rid of the middle class. They're trying to close down small businesses. They're trying to expand corporations. America is a corporation, ladies and gentlemen. America is a corporation. So what would a corporation do for another corporation? They're going to look out for the corporations that support them. And that's exactly what they're doing. That's exactly what they're doing. They're looking out for the big corporations. They're trying to expand the big corporations. They're trying to get rid of small businesses. And that's what this $15 an hour increase across the nation is going to do. It's going to completely wipe out small businesses. This is the final nail in the coffin for small businesses, ladies and gentlemen. So for the most part, if you're not raking in the dough with your small business, you're not going to be able to really employ the people around, the people within your own community. You're not going to be able to do it. It's going to be a tough situation. It's going to be a really tough situation. We're going to see how America is going to prevail, especially the citizens, when that shit actually do come into play. Well, we have to see if it pass the Senate first, to be honest. So that's one of the things that I just wanted to touch on. Another thing is that I've already touched on this. I've already spoken about how Trump wanted to give out stimulus checks right after he gave out the $1,200. Now I know a lot of people are not going to agree with me when I say this, but the Democrats only blocked it. Democrats and Republicans, Mitch McConnell and his boys, they only blocked the stimulus checks for $2,000 from Trump because they did not want Trump name on the checks. I've said this already. They want to be the ones to issue the checks. They want to be the ones to, quote unquote, save America. They want to look good in the public eye, which I don't doubt them. I don't doubt them. I don't knock them for doing that. Politics is a strategic game. It's all about playing chess with the people and not checkers. And that's exactly what they're doing. They're playing chess with the American people. They're using the American people as pawns. They don't necessarily care about giving you the money. They only give you this money just to say, like, y'all gonna vote Democrat next election. Y'all gonna vote for Kamala. Because Biden didn't even want to run. He said it in that NAACP meeting. He said he didn't even want to run this election. But he did it. That's how I know for a fact he's getting up out of here within the first 2 years, maybe even the third. And whoever the Republicans gonna put up, and I feel like the Republicans is gonna put up a cannon founder, basically a weak opponent against Kamala, and Kamala gonna get her real turn. That's why I've been calling it the Harris administration, because of that. But for the most part, they did not want Trump's name on those stimulus checks. They did not want him to give out continuous stimulus checks. They only blocked the shit so Democrats can issue the $2,000 stimulus checks so they could look like the saviors of America. I'm pretty sure I said this in past videos. If I haven't, I'm saying it now. I'm trying to tell y'all this. They're not necessarily doing it for our well-being. They're just doing it to buy our vote, because they want to make it seem like, well, Trump couldn't get it done, we're getting it done. Nah, Trump was pushing for that shit. Nancy Pelosi kept denying it, and because the shit runs deep. The shit runs deep. But she kept denying this shit. It was on a CNN interview where she sat there and she confirmed that the reason why she was blocking the fucking checks was because they just didn't want Trump's name on it. And I respect it, because they trying to get back in office. Them crooked ass motherfuckers. They're trying to get back in office. And I understand that. And I see a lot of people in the comments, because it was on Twitter, it was on Instagram. I see a lot of people in the comments talking about this is the death of white supremacy, blah, 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 whatever. I hate to break it to you guys, and I'm gonna say it as slow as possible. It was two white men. It was a lot of black people saying this too. It was two white men running for president. Let's just be honest here. Regardless who you voted for, you kept white supremacy alive. Sorry for the glare in the back. It's a car just pulled up. But it was two white men running for office. Two white men running for office. And you think just because you voted against Donald Trump, you think you voted because you voted for Donald Trump, you think white supremacy died? You voted for a white supremacist. That's the funniest shit. You know? And like, I understand. I really do understand. A lot of people just wanted Trump out of office. A lot of people were actually scared of the fact that white people felt, quote unquote, liberated by the presence of Donald Trump. You still don't think white people feel liberated? So you don't think white people feel liberated with the presence of fucking Joe Biden in office? It's the same shit. It's literally the same shit. And right now, everybody should be paying attention. These next 4 years is going to be the most crucial 4 years you could possibly imagine, because with the fact there is that one, it's a one-party system. The fact that all of them ganged up on Trump should tell you it's a one-party system. That should be clear. That should be evident now. That should be evident right now. It should be clear as day. It's a one-party system. It's no Democrat. It's no Republican. It's a one-party system. I said that before too. They act like they go against each other when in all actuality they really do work with each other. They shake hands. They have lunch. They do all of this shit. They do all of this shit together. They fucking hang out together. They fucking fuck kids together. These politicians, it's not Democrat. It's not Republican. It's fucking a one-party system. They just wanted to get Trump the fuck up out of there. This is where you realize that the motherfuckers it was never a two-party system. It was never a two-party system. It was always a one-party system. And one last thing about that $15 an hour. Not only is small businesses going to be destroyed, the local economies is more than likely going to get destroyed as well. And the reason why I say this is because what happens when minimum wage goes up? The cost of living everywhere goes up. That's what it is. The cost of living goes up. Look at California. Ordinary ass, rinky-dink ass hood houses are going for damn near $750,000 in the hood. In the hood. Who want to pay for a house in the hood for $750,000? $750,000 damn near. Who want to pay for that? You living in a neighborhood, you got a liquor store at the edge of the corner, you got niggas hanging out at the edge of the corner. And I'm not saying that because it's bad. I'm saying that because it looks unappealing. Now, the niggas on the corner might be talking about politics. They might be talking about religion. But the most part, who want to pay $750,000 for a 2-bedroom house with half a bathroom in the hood for $750,000? That's what's going to happen if this is actually a federal minimum wage increase across the nation. That's what I'm saying. That's another red flag, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all scream out y'all want minimum wage increase. Y'all don't understand what comes with minimum wage being increased. The cost of living gets increased too. So your bang for your buck is completely wiped out. But besides that, I'm done. Thank you for tapping into the Fake Woke Podcast.